Then one night, I got up and went into her room. My mother was very delirious with fever. All the bed covers were on the floor, and all the windows were wide open. So I ran over to her and covered her up as quickly as I could. Just behind me, I heard the door open. The nurse just stood there. But there was a look in her eyes that I'll never forget.
In here, Walter.
Hello, baby. Anybody else in the house?
Nobody. Why?
What's that music?
The radio down the street.
Just like the first time I was here. We were talking about automobile insurance. Only you were thinking about murder. And I was thinking about that anklet.
And what are you thinking about now?
I'm all through thinking. This is goodbye.
Goodbye. Where are you going?
It's you that's going, baby. Not me. I'm getting off the trolley car right at this corner.
Let's say we're not so fancy. Out with it, whatever it is.
I have a friend who's got a funny theory. He says when two people commit a murder, they're kind of on a trolley car. One can't get off without the other. They're stuck to each other. They go on riding clear to the end of the line. And the last stop is the cemetery.
Maybe he's got something in that.
You bet he has. Two people are going to ride to the end of the line, all right. Only I'm not going to be one of them. I've got a guy to finish my ride for me.
Sounds like you've got it all arranged, Walter.
You arranged it for me. I didn't have to do a thing.
Just who are you talking about?
An acquaintance of yours. A certain Mr. Zacchetti. Come on, baby. I just got into this because I knew a little something about insurance, didn't I? I'd have been brushed off as soon as you got your hand on that money.
What are you talking about?
Save it. I can tell. It's been you and that Zacchetti guy all along, hasn't it?
It's not true.
It doesn't matter if it's true or not. The point is, he believes Zacchetti is the guy he's been looking for. He'll have him in that gas chamber before he knows what happened to him.
And what happens with me, Walter?
Don't be silly. What do you expect is going to happen to you? You helped him do the murder, didn't you? That's what Keys thinks. And what's good enough for Keys is good enough for me.
What if it's not good enough for me, Walter? What if I don't like the plan? What if I decide to talk?
Sometimes people are where they can't talk. Under 6 feet of dirt, for instance. And if it was you, they'd just charge it up to Zacchetti, wouldn't they? One more item on his account. Sure they would. That's just what they're going to do. Especially since he's coming here. Tonight. Oh, in about 15 minutes, baby. With the cops right behind him. It's all taken care of.
That would make everything just lovely for you, wouldn't it?
Right. And it's got to be taken care of before that suit of yours comes to trial. And Lola gets a chance to sound off. And they trip you up on the stand, and you started to fold up and drag me down with you.
Listen, Walter. Maybe I had Zucchetti over here so that they couldn't trip me up, so that you and I could get that money and be together.
That's cute. Say it again.
He came here the first time looking for Lola. I haven't come back. I was working on him. He's a crazy sort of guy, quick-tempered. I kept hammering into him that she was seeing another man, so that he'd get in one of his jealous rages. And then I'd tell him where she was. And you know what he'd have done to her, don't you, Walter?
Yeah. For once, I believe you. Because it's just rotten enough.
We're both rotten, Walter.
Only you're a little more rotten. You're rotten clear through. You got me to take care of your husband. And then Zucchetti to take care of Lola. And maybe me too. And then somebody would have come along and taken care of Zucchetti for you. It's just the way you operate, isn't it, baby?
Suppose it is. Is what you've cooked up for tonight any better?
I don't like this music anymore. It's too close. Mind if I shut the window?
Walter.
What's the matter, baby? Why don't you shoot again? Maybe if I come a little closer? How's that? Do you think you can do it now? Why didn't you shoot, baby? Don't tell me it's because you've been in love with me this whole time.
No. I've never been in love with you, Walter. You or anybody else. I'm rotten to the heart. I used you, just as you said. That's all you ever meant to me. Until a minute ago. I never thought something like that could happen to me.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm not buying.
I'm not asking you to buy. Just hold me close.
Goodbye, baby.